There comes a moment when you realize you're the only one texting first, the only one checking in, the only one showing up. And the day you stop, nobody even notices. Point 1. Emotional burnout. Psychology has a name for this, the Tend and Befriend Response. Some people are wired to take care of others under stress. It's just how they're built. But when you keep showing up for everyone, and no one shows up for you, that system burns out. This isn't weakness. This is exhaustion of a system that was never meant to run on empty. Point 2. Social pain is real. Neuroscientists at UCLA put people inside a brain scanner. They were left out of a simple ball-tossing game. The result? The exact same brain region lit up that fires when you break a bone. That means when someone leaves your message on read, your brain physically feels pain. This isn't drama. This is neuroscience. Point 3. Childhood attachment. Psychiatrist John Bowlby spent decades researching this. He discovered that the bonds we form as children become the blueprint for every adult relationship. Some people's brains learn early that reaching out means risking rejection. So a quiet, invisible system is built that whispers, "Don't ask. You'll only be disappointed." This isn't avoidance. This is a protection mechanism built by a child who got hurt too many times. Point for Alexithymia. There's actually a word for this, Alexithymia. It comes from Greek, and it means no words, for emotions. You feel everything. But somewhere along the way, you stopped being able to translate feelings into language. So when someone asks what's wrong, and you say nothing, that's not dishonesty. That's a vocabulary you were never taught. And when you can't name what you feel, you stop asking for what you need. Point 5. Choice versus shutdown. But here's the uncomfortable question. Is your silence a choice or a cage? There are two types of silence. The first is a conscious pause. You chose this. You feel calm and clear. This is strength. The second is an unconscious shutdown. Your body chose this for you. You feel numb and disconnected. This is a sign you might need support. Both look identical from the outside, but they feel completely different on the inside. Psychology says humans need 3 things to thrive: autonomy, competence, and connection. Most people assume you gave up on connection, but that's not what happened. You didn't abandon connection. You reclaimed your energy. You started choosing who actually deserves your time. That's not isolation. That's evolution. You didn't stop texting first because you became cold. You stopped because your brain remembered every unanswered message, every one-sided effort. Every time you showed up, and no one showed up for you, you didn't stop caring. You stopped pretending it didn't hurt, and understanding that is the beginning of something better. If this video explains something you've been carrying alone, subscribe and comment below. Were you always the one who texted first?